Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 5. Here is our group member. Firstly, Nurul Syafiqah binti Muhammad. Second, me myself, Siti Syahila binti Muhammad Sabri. Third, Umi Kasum binti Muhammad CB. And lastly, Wan Nofaliza Izzati binti Wan Ahmad di Saudin. We are here today to discuss about the legal case of Deloitte and Touch versus Livent Incorporation. Before we go to the introduction of the case, firstly, I will talk about the background of Livent Incorporation and Deloitte. Livent Incorporation was founded in 1989 by Kurt Trubisky and Myron Gottlieb, who were the former chairman and vice chairman of Simplex Audit Corporation. Following an internal struggle within the company, Trubisky and Gottlieb purchased its Live Entertainment division for $88 million, founding an independent business which called Live Entertainment of Canada Incorporation. The name later was shortened to Livent Incorporation, which was originally intended as a placeholder, but Trubisky and Gottlieb ultimately kept it. Livent Incorporation then became a publicly traded company in May 1993 with a stock offering that raised $40 million. This made it the first publicly traded company whose primary business was live theatre. Next, Deloitte. Deloitte was founded by William Deloitte by 1845 in London and expanded into the United States in 1890. Then it merged with Huskin & Sales to form Deloitte Huskin & Sales in 1972 and with Touch Rose in the US to form Deloitte & Touch in 1989. Next, I will talk about the introduction of the case. Livent Incorporation was a publicly traded company that owned theatre properties and ran live entertainment performances throughout Canada and United States. Livent employed Deloitte between 1990 to 1997 as their auditors. During this business, although Livent's business was thriving, its principals, Kurt Trubisky and Myron Gottlieb and their associates, manipulated the company financial records. But Deloitte was never uncovered the fraud. The long-standing fraud was publicly uncovered in 1998, which leading to the conviction of executives, the liquidation of the company, and a multitude of lawsuits. Next, we'll move to the next presenter who will talk the detailed issue of this case. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Syafiqah. I will explain about the issue for the case Deloitte and Touch versus Livent Incorporation. So, the issue is when Deloitte discovered irregularities in Livent financial statement, Deloitte and Livent disagreed with the irregularities. However, rather than resign and report the irregularities to the regulatory authorities and the next auditor, Deloitte continued the audit and assist Livent in the preparation and approval of a press release in September 1997. After that, he continued to support Livent operation by delivering a comfort letter for $125 million and debenture, underwriting and preparing Livent audit report for the year 1997 and was finalized in April 1998. In 1998, new equity investors appointed a new management team for Livent, and then at that time they discovered the fraud and irregularities. So Deloitte immediately retracted the audit opinion and Livent has to issue corrected financial statement followed by internal review and has to re-audit the financial statement. As a result of the restatement, Livent stock price was plummeted. So they filed for the insolvency protection in Canada and then in United States. Livent sold its asset in October 1999 and fell into receivership a month later. The special receiver of Livent sued Deloitte for $450 million for the damages. However, before Livent was owed damages, the court has to determine whether Deloitte owe a duty of care to Livent. That's all from me for the issue. Thank you.
Hi, I am Umi Kalsum. I will present about the court held for the case of Deloitte versus Livent Incorporation. According to the trial judge, Deloitte does owe Livent a duty of care for the ultimate interest of its shareholders. Under this responsibility, Deloitte's standard of care obligated the auditors to take actions to effectively restrict Livent's access to the capital market and force it into formal insolvency over a year before it filed for the insolvency protection. Deloitte failed to fulfill this standard of care when it failed to identify and report the discrepancies in August in 1997 as well as when it signed off on Livent 1997's financial statements as per the trial judge. Livent was granted just about $85 million in damages by the trial judge. The Ontario Court of Appeal maintained the trial judge's decisions and dismissed both the appeal and the cross-appeal. However, according to the Supreme Court of Canada, Deloitte's appeal was partially accepted by the court. The trial judge's judgment that Deloitte owed Livent a duty of care in the connections to the news release and comfort letter was unanimously overturned by the court. However, the justice was split to 4-3 on whether Deloitte owed Livent a duty of care in preparing the 1997 statutory audit, with the majority rulings that Deloitte owed and breached that obligation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Fariza. My metric number is 050222. Okay, so now I will explain about the conclusion. Okay, so as a conclusion, an auditor we can know can be sued for negligence if they breach a duty of the care towards third party who consequently suffer from a loss. Okay, so the second, if this duty requires them to make decisions that are financially, ethically, and legally sound. Okay, so this decision should be made after taking all available information into account. So we can know that director must act in a judicious manner that promotes the company best interest. So what we can say that duty of the care is an implicit responsibility that comes with being a company director. So, duty of the care can be summed up as the requirement that director be present, informed, and engaged. Okay, so they should use good and independent judgment, consult expert for their advice and trusted information, and refer to the meeting minutes. Okay, so what we can conclude that they must also stay abreast of the legal development, good governance, and best practice that affect their company. Director actually should also schedule and be prepared to discuss and review things such as budget issue, executive compensation, legal compliance, and strategic direction. What can we sum up that an auditor can be sued for negligence if they breach a duty of the care, and then it required them to make decisions that are finally, ethically, and legally sound. And the last one, they should use good and independent judgment, consult expert for their advice and trusted information, and refer to the minutes meeting. Okay, so this is a three important thing that I sum up from the explanation. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.